Okay, so I'll tell you the good thing that happened, and then we'll get right back into the crap, because that's how it works and how it happens. The fall semester for college has ended, and my grades for the semester in sociology, I got an A. Like an A+++. I got 96%. That's astoundingly high A. So, and my other class, career exploration, the creative mind. It's a good bet I got an A. I missed one big assignment, one small assignment, but I was at A++++. I was at 100%. So, and missing those two assignments, it will either bring me down to a low A or a high B. But I'm guessing it's an A. And algebra. This is I hate math. There's no reason for algebra. No, I don't need it. I'm never going to use it except for to try and get through school and get a degree. I went into the final with a C-, an incredibly low C-. 72%. It's only 2% away from a D and having to take the class all over again and maybe losing financial aid. I don't know if I lose it if I get a D. I know I lose it if I get an F. So, I, went in, took the final. It all looked like gobbledygook to me, but I, slogged my way through it. And I handed it to the teacher. There were only me and two other people left in the class. After you finish the final, you could go home. And it's a 2-hour class for the final. So there was just me and two other people left in the class by the time I turned it in, with just 10 minutes left of the class. And I turned it in and I was like, I can't do anything else with this. This is it. This is how it is. Let's hope that I don't lose everything. Because if I lose aid, then I don't get a bag of money in February, and that's it. There are no jobs. Nobody's hiring. Very few people are hiring. So I'm depending on this. I'm depending on the financial aid coming in at the beginning of February to keep me from being homeless or a 40-year-old man living with his parents. 41, 40. Does it really matter? So to stop being a 40-year-old man either living with his parents or becoming homeless, I need that aid. I need to pass this friggin' math class. So I turned it in, went back to my chair, and I'm watching the teacher. I'm trying not to look like, some creepy stalker, just gazing, just staring down, this woman. But I'm watching from my desk, and I see her go over the paper, and tick, tick, tick. There's a mark here, and a little tick there. And, oh, this isn't looking good. This isn't looking good. So, she looks up, and she sees that I'm just staring her down, like, oh please, oh God, I hope I pass this. If I fail, this is going to be terrible. This is the end of everything. I'm going to step in front of a moving train and just do myself in. I gotta pass. So she looks up at me, and she smiles, because I'm an amusing person, even when I'm fearing for my life. She could just tell I was just worrying to death. So I went up to the desk, and she looked and she said, well, 38 out of 50, so that's 78%. That's a C. It's a high C. And in my head, I'm thinking, okay, that's good. How does this affect my grade? I can't see it pulling it down, but I'm still, how does this affect my grade? And then so she just goes over the paper and says, so you get a final grade for the class? A C. I passed. I friggin' passed algebra.
Waking up music, sunny day music, time for fun music. Let's make happy go music now.
And I even, let out a sigh and said, oh, sweet Jeebus, thank you. And I was thanking the teacher. And as I said, I was like, why am I thanking her? I'm the one who did the work. I'm the one who passed. She just grade. But passed. I passed algebra. I passed this semester. I don't lose aid as long as the universe delivers that $1,000 to me by December 20th, 2010. Then I don't lose my apartment, and I'll be able to pay my bills, and things will be fine. Because when I get that aid, on top of the aid, I will also get my tax return. Last year I got $1,800 back. I'll probably get more back this year. So that's another $1,000, $2,000 added to that. Then there's aid for summer classes. Then there'll be aid for the fall classes. I'm told that my grade point average is so good that I qualify for adult reentry scholarships. So if I can just get through December and January, things will be sunshine and lollipops again, and I won't want to hang myself by the fireplace with care. So that was good, and that carried me through the days. I passed, things are swell, everything's good. And then 6 or 7 o'clock at night, it all comes crashing down. And I'll tell you about that after these commercials.
And now here's Denver Darling with a bath time ballad. Oh, when you were little, you called it a boat. Ivory soap, it floats. You sat in the bathtub and watched it float. Ivory soap, it floats. It floats on the water, and that's just dandy. Whenever you want it, it's right there handy. And that's why a bath is so much fun. With ivory soap, it floats. Oh, that floating business is mighty convenient when you take a bath. Ivory soap doesn't hide out on you. There's no groping around underwater. Just grab ivory and lather up. You get swell lather, too. Give that cake of ivory a rub. Presto, there's lots of lather. And ivory's mild, mild, mild. Why, they tell me more doctors advise ivory soap than any other soap there is. Some soap and some bath. So relaxing, makes you feel so good. Just downright refreshing with ivory. It floats on the water, and that's just dandy. Whenever you want it, it's right there handy. And that's why a bath is so much fun. With ivory soap, it floats.
So I'm riding high on passing algebra and passing the semester and getting aid in February. Just going to try and get through now. Well, now's not going to let me enjoy things very much. And now slams into me. The electric bill came in before donated money came in, which means there wasn't money to pay the electric bill, so the electric bill goes back. And I get a mess of late fees with that. Oh, wait. The apartment. Rent. Again, things were not cashed by the bank in the order that they should have been and that they said there was. I checked the website Friday night, said all these bills have been paid. There's enough money for rent. So I turned in the rent check and off it goes. And then Monday I check, and then Monday it says, we've paid these bills now on Monday. You're short on rent. We're sending the check back. So that's $200 in late fees to the apartment, which fortunately someone was good enough to bail me out. 2 people were. However, part of this payment came in the PayPal, which means it takes a while for it to get from PayPal to my bank account. And yes, I did sell my books back to school. My book, the one book, got me $20. I did put that in the bank. So rent and late fees were paid, and just before all that happened, the electric hit went in, and there wasn't the money there for that, so that went back to APS, and so now there's going to be a pile of late fees, and I already was late in paying electric before, like, I think it was last month actually, and then, got it together. No, it was September. And then paid that back. So now that twice within 2 or 3 months, There wasn't money for the electric because things weren't paid in the right order that they usually are. So I'm going to have to pay electricity. Whenever money comes in for me to be able to pay electricity, I'm going to have to pay with a cashier's check for about a year. And I don't know where electricity money's going to come from because I don't have any money at all. And then next week cable comes in. So I'm back to being fucked again. Everything sucks, giant purple donkey schlongs.
Yippee-yi-yay, hip, hip, hooray.
Hi, this is Joe Biden. Let me take this chance to say from my family to yours, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, have a great holiday season, and an even better New Year.
Unless I get my nuts blown off in a hunting accident, I don't see how the new year couldn't be better.